Hi, Divine Rebels, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings. Hey, hey, hey. What's up, y'all? We have another reading today. As you can see from the thumbnail, which is very green. I'm drinking green juice and wearing a green shirt, incidentally. But we are going to find out, why is this person contacting us? Whether we like that they are, whether we don't like that they are. Like, what's the motive? What's up? What's really real? What are your intentions? Why are you here? What made you message me all of a sudden, or finally respond, or unblock me and try to get in contact? So however they're trying to get in contact, whether it's they're trying to, holler at your cousin to talk to you, whether they're, creating fake accounts or emailing notifications, getting a friend request, whatever, watching your stories, whatever form of contact that they're trying to initiate, what is going on? All right, so we have 6 options here. I'm going to give you a sec here to look at the back of the cards for those of you who prefer to choose your decks that way. And then we are also going to put crystals on top and do a crystal casting, and you can choose from the crystals as well. And then during the reading, we'll also pull charms, okay? So kind of the reverse. Last time we put charms on top and pulled crystals. This time it will be vice versa. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we'll go ahead and get into some crystals on each for those who will choose number 1. Let's see. All right, we have the magnetic hematites that came out together, and what? They're picking up this tiger's eye. Must have some iron in it too, like tiger's iron or something, because it's picking up. And there's a moonstone. All right, for number 2, we have a big fluorite, the blue jean quartz, and another moonstone. For number 3, all right, we have the tiger's iron, we have gray agate, opalite, and a moldavite, which is in a baggie. I'll leave it in the baggie for now. All right, for number 4, okay, we have a rune, which is face down, so we'll leave that face down. We have smoky quartz, tektite, and a seashell, a cowrie. For number 5, we have a sunstone, lava stone. I was like, lava quartz? No, everything's not quartz. Peach moonstone. And for number 6, last but not least, number 6, we have a desert rose gypsum. We have the purple stone, the one I always forget, y'all, that starts with the C. And we have a tangerine quartz. Juicy. Okay. So those are the options. You can go ahead and pick by the backs of the cards, by the number, by the crystals, however you want to pick. I feel like people will be like, you have to pick this way, and okay, that's cool. I mean, they're channeling their space, but I feel like there's so many different ways. Sometimes it's by the timestamp, sometimes it's by, the number of the day or whatever it is. Sometimes your eye just jumps to it. People's intuition works differently. So if you, have your intuition work in a way that's not exactly what everyone else says, like, just follow your intuition, because that's how you get a correct reading. When people say it doesn't resonate, I'm like, well, then you didn't listen to your intuition. Or maybe you were trying to show love and you didn't actually need this reading, and so you just pick one for fun. So it's good to know, things like that. But yeah, trust your intuition, however your intuition works, okay? All right, so I'm gonna pull these to the side, and I'm clearing room for all these crystals, and we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Timestamp should be down below. Hey, all the new subscribers, thank you for sharing all the videos, your likes, your comments. I'm still gonna catch up on all comments that I'm behind on. Thank you to the tarot readers from other channels who are showing love. I'm sorry that I'm behind in the comments. I will find your comments and respond. My computer does that scroll thing where it's like stop scrolling, and or the script writing, it doesn't let me go back in the comments. So I will find your comments and respond. Thank you so much. Okay. For those of you who chose number 1, why are they contacting you? Okay. Oh, look at that. They think there's still a connection. They think there's still an attraction, no matter what's gone down with the egos, okay? No matter who's gotten all, sharp mouth and the emotions that have gone on, they think that there's still a little something there. So let's see. Let's look at the rest of the cards. We have 2 of Swords reversed. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. All right. We have Rough Seas, the unexpected, but it was reversed for the Oracle. From Lenormand, we have the Moon and the Book. And from Loteria, we have La Feminist and El Acaibo. Okay. So, why is this person contacting you? I feel that they have gotten over some tough stuff personally for themselves. They feel that they've reached a level of empowerment and that they're through a difficult time. They've gotten some rest. They've gotten some clarity on a situation or on things in their personal life. They feel like they're a stronger person now emotionally and like solar plexus wise, their sense of confidence. Whatever secret things that they were going through that were very difficult for them, they feel like they have a better handle on it. Like they're not sick to their stomach every day. They're not sitting here stressed. They can actually sleep. They can actually eat. And so there could have been something that was very massive that they were going through that you were not aware of. For some of you, it will be a little bit reversed, where you might have been going through some really major shit in your life and they didn't really know how to connect, or maybe you removed yourself from them because they just were no help. They're kind of sitting there twiddling their thumbs and not able to show up for you while you went through a difficult situation. And so now they feel like you're empowered, you're at peace, you are, maybe more precise with your decision making, you know what you want, things of that nature. You seem healthier. And so although they don't know everything that's gone on with you, and they feel like there's still much that would need to be revealed if it ever would be, they feel like now that they can be a bit more approachable. Like maybe it's not so topsy-turvy, emotions everywhere. Your moon signs could be very big. There could definitely be some Scorpio moons in this set. There could be 8th house moons, Pluto's on the moons, 12th or 4th house moons could definitely be a thing, Cancer or Pisces moons. There could also be some Gemini moons in this, or maybe not, maybe 3rd house moons. So yes, there could even be Aquarius moons. It's big on the moons, y'all. You guys could have any of those signs, but especially if your moon is on that sign. So some signs that are either kind of flip-floppy in how they feel and really need to withdraw in order to maintain their mental health, and the signs that are more independent and personal and hidden when they're going through things because they feel things so deeply. So this person feels like you guys are kind of meant to be. They might secretly hold this intention for your connection. It's like they had the awakening moment, that coming to, God, coming to realization moment, where they're like, you are something edifying for their life, or that you guys could be edifying for each other's life. So either they feel like you are now in a healthier space to be in their life, or they feel like they are now in a healthier space to be in your life. For some of you, this person was, they were a jerk. They might not have honored you. For those of you who identify as feminine, they might not have honored you. They might have been a bit like a misogynist, or just programmed to be a jerkwad, and not really care about your needs, your rights, your space, and all of that, and just taking advantage of your emotional nature. For anyone, they could have taken advantage of your emotional nature, kind of trotted all over you, and they've learned a lot since then. So, stay true to your intuition. I feel like your intuition's really on point now. You might not be in an outwardly emotional place. I think this person still gets to you very easily. You still have that emotional connection, but you're clear-headed at the same time, where you can detach and evaluate them and make your decisions that you want to have with them, so that they can't just come up all in here and mess everything up again. So that's it. They feel like the baggage is past, and that for some of you, there's a few, they feel like they can get away with the secrets. So there's some of you that you felt that something was off, okay? And you were getting frustrated. You didn't know what there's something about them behind the scenes. So you asserted your right, like, no, I respect myself, and if there's not going to be truth and honesty, like, this is going to be on pause, or this is going to be over. Like, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not having some hidden baggage and motives that I don't know what's going on and all of this. And so they feel like, oh, you've forgotten about that baggage now. There's been enough of a pause. You're looking great. You've been catching up on your beauty rest because they're not up in your hair, you know, stressing you out. So now they feel like, well, the connection's still there. I want to come back, but they might not have revealed their secrets. So you'll kind of know who you're dealing with and how they are. For some of you, they will be ready to open up and talk about some of their secrets. You will know right away if that is, pretty much, because they're going to be kind of wearing that flag out loud and proving to you that they're a healthier person, that they have leveled up, that they're more forthright with their, you know, their beliefs and their feelings, and they will reveal to you what they had gone through that was very shocking, their tower moments, their death card moments, all of those kind of things, and how they really just needed a break. They could have had mental health concerns or something dramatic that happened within the family, or just, you know, they might just have kind of a struggle kind of life, and it was a really rough patch for them. Others of you, you will know that, nope, here they go, I feel the same, you know, they're doing the same lies, they're doing the same evasive responses and things of that nature. Okay, so let's pull some charms for those who choose number 1. Okay, let's see what we get. All right, we have the Buckeye to the unknown. We have, how funny, this 3 of Grace pendant, which is like the 3 of Cups, reversed, hiding the unknown rune. So we have this kind of unknown luck and an unknown rune. So your spiritual connection is definitely there regardless. And I think you guys both know that. Your Akashic records, period. You both know on both sides there's a connection there. However, I was feeling it, but I don't just casually throw out third parties. For some of you, there was a third party situation. There was others that came into it, and there was a lot of decisions to make, and this person didn't apparently choose the right decisions to make you feel safe within the interaction. For some of you, this could even be with friends, or it could have even been choosing a job, a career, a locale that is far away as a third option instead of choosing you guys together or as another option. This person will basically, if they're not on bullshit, they're going to talk about the situation with you. They're going to bring it up. They're going to rehash it with you. If they are still evasive about it and just trying to skate on the fact that you guys have all this divine energy, then it's kind of a no. That's kind of the advice here is, you know, they feel like you're this stronger person now, more able to handle things. So it's good to go with that and not back down to them and open up and let them get you in that vulnerable place again, to really maintain that, you know, all that strength that you've got from resting up, and don't feel like you have to go back to old emotional patterns, because with this moon here, you guys could go to old emotional patterns, or you could be easily flattered and romanticized into not dealing with the deeper secrets and undercurrents of the situation, and then later they'll come and blow up, where you'll have friends who point them out to you, things of that nature, and then it's going to be a frustration because you're like, you know, you want to buck the system. So for those of you that it is a healthier relation and connection, you're going to see that this person can be honest about the connection that they feel about you, that even if it's unknown and curious and overwhelming to them, some of them had just been a little bit scared of the intensity of the connection, but they're coming back around to say, okay, I'm ready. All right, I'm eating my Wheaties. All right, I've been power walking, jump roping. I'm ready to jump into this. I'm ready to connect. Here's some poetry I wrote you. Here's my thoughts. Do you know I picked up astrology, started studying my natal chart? Okay, whatever it is, they've gotten things together and they're ready to talk about this connection. They're ready to be one-on-one. They're ready to get rid of other considerations. Maybe you guys were younger when you dated, so it was always like everyone else's opinion in your relationship, whether family, friends, other dating candidates. And so now they are like, no, I'm ready to be one-on-one. We're both, you know, we have these equal matched energies with this soulmate relationship and with the actual connection here grounded in the physical with communication. So for those of you that you can feel that genuine connection, it will be very, very, very genuine. Is saying that it's okay to reciprocate and communicate with them now and come out of that indecisive energy when you see that they are making healthy movements. You could probably see by the way they teach others or treat others, but maybe they are teaching others now as well, that they have really, really learned a lot, and they've learned how to take care of themselves, and that's the big difference. Okay, so that will be your good flag. Your white flag, no, that's surrender. What's a green flag? Maybe what's a good flag? Hey, there's no good flag, right? There's like red flags of like don't do that. There's white flags of surrender. Should we do green flags, y'all? Heart chakra flags? Yes, with all the green going on today, we even have green there. So, okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, number one. I hope that was helpful for you. Good juju for most of you. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Yes, yes. Okay. Trying to like not mix up the crystals and the charms. All right, for those of you that chose number 2, let's see. Why are they contacting you? Okay, why are they contacting you? We have the Hierophant reversed. We have the Hermit reversed. We have the Four of Pentacles. And we have, let's see, the Bubbler Crab, Creativity reversed. We have Mice from Lenormand and the Coffin from Lenormand. We have the Spider from Loteria, and we have El Tinder. Okay, so why are they contacting you now? It's very strange, but I got that someone in their family might have passed away, and then I pulled out the Coffin and the Crab, which is a sign of Cancer in the family. There could be Cancers, Taurus, Virgos, or Capricorns in the situation. For some of you, there could be Gemini or Scorpio as well. Yeah, for some of you, they could have had someone pass away. It could have been someone that stood in the way of this relationship or connection, or it could just be that they had that moment of like, oh crap, like who am I connected to? Like life is final. Like we have a transition out of this incarnation kind of thing. Who am I attached to? Who do I want to reconnect with? It looks like for a long time they had their walls up due to maybe family concerns. It could have been due to school as well. So there are some people who they graduated school or they quit school, or maybe you left school. So now they're like, oh shoot, I have to establish connection with you because you know, I don't know what you're up to. But yeah, for some of you, it could be that they lost an elder or someone in their family, and so they're trying to connect. For a few of you, it could also be that they heard that you lost somebody and had concern for that and wanted to reconnect. And the feeling in that situation being that whoever had the loss is not alone, that they know that there's still care there, even though that there's been this wall built between you guys or someone was blocked, okay? For those of you that doesn't apply, there could definitely be somebody who changed school, somebody who left school, somebody who's going to the next level. What was he? Aquarius, Scorpio moon, Aries rising, I think. So those signs and placements could be a thing, yes. And so this person is just like, man, they're trying to see how much you would want to get in contact with them. It looks like your guys' original foundation of contact was kind of eroded and you got back in touch. Definitely with the fluorite though, I feel like a lot of you, it could have been study, or even studying for an upper level in your career. It could have been because of money too. They could have been real tapped out. Maybe they weren't fresh to death, okay? They was over there struggling, trying to find out what to eat, you know, having the Airbnb at the homies and stuff, like for real, y'all. And then now they're like, you know, they got a little bit to floss. You know, they got a few pennies in the savings. And so they feel like, okay, now they can come back around. Now, for those of you that know that this is a person who dates people so they have somewhere to sleep, okay, they might be in between jobs again, let's just put it there, okay? But for those of you who, you know, this person pretty much, they do their own thing, they take care of their own life, they could have just had a rough patch like that, and so now they're trying to reconnect. They got the phone, you know, they got the phone upgrade, they're not on the flip phone anymore. you know, they feel like they're a little bit more stable for those who are transitioning out of schools, and they want to connect. Yes, so they want to reconnect. They have a break in service of all the things that have been going on in their life. They feel like they're more stable. They feel like they're more able to address, you know, whatever differences were there, and why not, you know, keep contact, that maybe it wasn't that serious and it felt like maybe it was this, you know, deathly situation before, but now they're coming out of that. You know, they're trying to do some creative problem solving, maybe just start socializing without having to talk about the past so much at first. But it's kind of like, hey, why be lonely? Why not stay connected? So let's pull some charms for you guys. Why are they trying to contact you? Okay. Let's see what we got. As always, the sandalwood bead. Okay, we got a ring over here. The zipper. Oh, you get some that we don't always get. Yay. Okay, we got the moon, the zipper. We got face down, the pregnancy pendant. We have the Christmas tree. So some of y'all just got pregnant or just got engaged or married or had a birthday, okay? And so that is what they're trying to creep back around. So for those of you that they were a side thing with the tender over here, they're trying to come back and be like, am I still your side piece? Are you still my side piece? Now, they might have had a significant birthday. Yeah, they could have done one of those. You know how people are, they creep around. Some people are a little better at it, so they'll start talking to you like a month before their birthday because they don't want to be alone on their birthday, and they're trying to get those notifications racked up. Some of you, they were on that because they're right. They had another turn of the year. Maybe they hit a mile mark birthday. What are they doing with their life? All that kind of stuff. So here they go trying to fill up the friend circle. But with the ring here, they do see you as someone that they'll always come back around to connecting with. But with all those little balls on the ring there, they can see you as somebody that they can come back around to a lot of the time, you know what I mean? So it's like you guys have your pause, and in a way it's kind of like, okay, they always feel like I'm gonna be around, but in another way it feels like, okay, you're taking me for granted because you can't put me on pause because you're gonna go hang with your coworkers, go figure out your friends, you know, and they'll have family things and all this different other. All right, so with the moon here, they could have had some of the things with their family, could have been with their mom, but they could have had, for some of you, they could have had a pregnancy or birth near and dear to them that they want to communicate. Again, it's that feeling life happens. Who do I want to communicate and talk to? And for some of you, you had this going on. And so they're like, holy crap, you had a child. We need to talk about this. Maybe your child's even a little older now, but they just discovered that you had a child, and they're just kind of mind blown because they're still seeing you as how you were back in school or something. Okay, so there could be significant birthdays, events of that nature. For a few of you, there could have been a health scare, and so they're connecting because they saw that you went through some kind of health procedure. But for most of you, I feel like this is a significant celebratory event, and maybe it was kept low key and they found out a little afterwards, or they haven't gotten the information of it. So the more that you don't give them the information off the bat, the more that they're going to keep trying to contact and find out what's going on in your day-to-day, what the tea is, all that kind of thing. All right, and how they fit in to that plan. All right. So that's what I'm saying for you. Number 2 is please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you soon on another one. Yes. Oop. Oh man, y'all. Mama a little tired. I'm tired, but I'm ready, okay? Yes, so for those of you that chose number 3, let me make sure this is okay over here. All right. I have to switch back and forth between my 2 phones when I record, which is why the color changes. So sorry about that. All right, that's the Moldavite. For those of you that chose number 3, why are they contacting you? We have 7 of Pentacles reversed. We have the 6 of Wands. We have the Sun card. We have all the oracles come up reversed. We have Rock Pool Healing reversed. For Lenormand, we have 2 ladies, okay? Both of the lady cards. And we have La Flower Crown and El Mason Jar from Loteria. Okay. So why are they contacting you? Well, point blank, they just want to come back around. They feel like you make them happy. They feel like the grass wasn't greener. Okay, they have their nose all up in some of their grass. For some of you, this is a same-sex relationship, especially feminine identified same-sex relationship. This could be a friend. It could even be, you know, like an older cousin, a sisterly bond, something of that nature. They feel like, yeah, they feel like they want to get back in your good graces. They feel like life was better. It was more sunshiny. It was more happy when they were connected to you. You know, they went off and did their own thing, and maybe they had some success with that, but now they really see that you're shining, okay? All of this winning, cue Beyonce, DJ Khaled with another one, and Jay-Z, okay? And so now they're trying to come back into the picture. They could be Leo, somebody could have big sun energy, could be Pisces, Libra, Taurus. And so people are trying to come back around, y'all, trying to come back around into your good graces. They see you being celebratory, you know, living your life. You didn't crash and burn and die without them. And they're like, man, life was fun. Life was fun when we were kicking it. Shoot, you know, I should get back in touch. I feel like I just keep hearing over and over, the grass wasn't greener. The flower crown wasn't greener on the other side. You know, they feel like they have a lot of emotional ties to you. And with this healing reversed, the rock pull here with the mason jar, that's like the barrel in traditional Loteria. So it's like this overwhelming sense of emotions and connectivity. And they might feel like, how could you not care that I'm having all these feelings, that I'm all over the place? But you're just so much grounded now. You know, we have tiger's iron, which has all the tiger's eye, red jasper, and hematite in it. So like, you're just so much more solid. Maybe your root chakra is getting better. Even if you're not thriving financially, you're just learning how to put up boundaries with people and not let them affect your security and your safety and your self-image and things of that nature. And with the moldavite, you're bringing in this like star quality. You're starting to really connect with your higher self, right? The flower crown, your crown is blossoming. And I feel like for a lot of you, this person might have been somebody who they always had a way of taking your crown down a little bit, or wanting you to shine just, you know, a little bit less than them. Like, you can shine, but not as much as me kind of vibe. And so now it's like you're self-made. You've put yourself out there. You've created all of this good energy, and this person wants to come back and try to have their glow up through your good energy. So I am getting a bit of a warning here. Like, it looks like good cards, but this is really that frenemy, or you know, kind of that fake energy that could be there, even if they're family. I do think for some of you this is family, where they're trying to come back in to get some of your good, and then you end up having less. Like, look here how the Afro's full and there's like sunflowers, but then here there's some, you know, gone, and the sunflowers are missing. And this is the sun, but this is the Six of Wands. So this person wants to come back to get some more of your energy, and you know, to leave with a bit more than they came with. And I think they could be back on their bull if that, you know, was occurring. Let's see here. They could, yeah, we said Taurus. They could have Taurus. They could have Sag, Aries, Leo. Okay, a few Aquarians. Let's get some charms. Why are they contacting them? Okay, let's see. Oh, we got some of these little pendants we usually don't. Wish. We got Wish. We got, I guess I should show you, sorry. This is Green Tara. I don't know if I can get it to show. Green Tara, Wish, a penny full of thoughts, and Egyptian jasper, clear jasper. There could be written documents that they want your approval or your thoughts on something, or they could even want like just your good juju. Some of you do magical work, or you're really good at manifesting. We also have labradorite too. Yeah, that's what it is, magical. So you guys are really good at making bad situations go away. Like, you're the sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. For some of you, this is a sibling. Or even a parent, or maybe even a child. But This is the energy that you make negative things go away. When they have to handle real life scary stuff, you're there with your 2 cents, but in a good way. Your penny for the thoughts that really help them put things together and have the confidence to go and handle situations. You're a bit of their serenity, and you're able to help them manifest what it is that they wish, what it is that they want to come true, right? You have this very magical quality for them, and so they want to tap back into that. You guys could have 12th house placements in your charts, in each other's charts, or some Pisces, I guess, or Neptune, which, oh, I said Pisces earlier, yes, which makes you feel like your energy just very easily goes into this person's life. When you bless them, when you protect them, when you're there for them, it really provides that you know, that surrounding protection in their aura. It really blesses them up. And so this person is really missing that energy, and they might want your thoughts on some things that are happening with them. They might say that they're just contacting you to wish you well and to have peace, and like they're all zen now, they're magical too now, that kind of thing. But I think they really do want to hear your thoughts on certain things in their life. They might want you to have their back because they still have their 5 of Wands that they're battling out, and they really just want to feel like somebody cares about them, someone has their back, and basically like they want someone to bless their crown, right? They want somebody to tell them, oh, you got this, you're so wonderful, that kind of energy. So there could be a little bit of friendship extended, but I don't know how much they'll reciprocate. I think they're coming because they need that sense of friendship themselves. So that's what I'm seeing for you, number 3s. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Yes, yes. It's always so fun to do these readings. Even though I sound sleepy sometimes because I'm a mama and I'm still up and it's like 6 a.m. from last night. But I really, really do enjoy. Let me know if you all enjoy the readings. Of course, give a like, give a share, give a shout out in the comments. All right, we have Manaz, we have the Cowrie Shell, Smoky Quartz, and Tektite. Let's see, why are they contacting you? We have the 3 of Wands. Iron frame, okay. We have 9 of Swords, both of them reversed. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Reef reversed with Abundance. We have the Spirit card, which is a non-traditional addition to this Lenormand, and the Bedroom card, another non-traditional card to this Lenormand. We have El Tattoo from Loteria, and we have El Brunch with avocado toast. Okay, did you not call them after? Tell me you called them after, yeah. I mean, it's your priority, your prerogative, if we're to be provocative. This looks like you might have ran out the morning after, or maybe they did. I'm seeing bedroom scenes, I'm seeing silk, flowers, sensual, personal exchanges, hunger in the morning, okay? And somebody who was like, I don't think I can do this long term, and try to skirt because somebody else wanted more commitment. So this could have been definitely a one-night stand. It could have been a friends with benefits. I hit it with quit it. I hit it with quit it. With quit it on the side if you want to. Yes, so it could have been any of those situations. And they are feeling like, yeah, they're feeling like they lost out abundance. You could have, I don't know, maybe you came into some money, or they felt like you were their paycheck. You know how sometimes, look, y'all funny, sometimes people will be like, man, but they had their own car, why didn't they call me back? Out of all the 7 people I'm talking to, they're the ones I wanted to contact me back. So for some of you, maybe they like that you had a car and you were well off, okay? You had a nice bedroom. There is a spiritual connection here, so they might feel like, I'm seeing signs. I saw somebody that had your name on their tattoo. I saw you in my toast. But and for some of you, like, their friends remembered you, said something about you or whatever, so now they're like, well, dang, did I miss out? But I feel like for a lot of them, they had to get their money up. You might have had a really good date, and then they didn't have like any more money to take you on good dates, and so they had to wait 2 months till they saved up to go again. There could be a lot of frustration and grief here. This person feels like there's a big like cosmic connection, because we have this Spirit card that's super cosmic and the Tektite, and so they definitely feel that. I don't know, they could have been really overwhelmed. Like, you know how some signs like Aries, they don't like to feel forced to do things, even if it feels like it's the universe forcing them to do something or like blessing them to do something. So they will rebel on it just because like nothing's gonna make me feel my feels, and I feel like something's trying to make me feel my feels, so screw it all. Yeah, so that could be a thing in this situation with them. There we go. Yeah. A little bit self-sabotage, a little bit trying to be serious. It could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We have fire signs here, Aries, Leo, Sag, and we have air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? They could have been not ready to do whatever was next in the bedroom kind of thing, or to take it to that level, or maybe you weren't, and so there was the parting, but now they're coming back together. They definitely have sexy feels. They might have had a sexy dream about you. Honestly, truly, I think that's really it. I think that's really it. It could have been very in detail. So if you're like, we never hooked up, we never had brunch, any of this, they didn't get a tattoo of me, they had a dream about all this, y'all. I'm not even kidding you at all. With the spirit, with the tektite, with this bedroom card, what, in the man room? No, definitely. So they don't want you to make a permanent decision with someone else without at least, you know, shooting the breeze and considering them again. They feel like they should consider, you know, connecting with you because they think you have amazing spiritual and sexual chemistry. They see you as somebody who's thriving and self-possessed, and like you keep it fresh in more ways than one, okay? And they feel like if you had some kind of anger or anxiety issues, that you've really dealt with those and got them under control, and that you're just much more ready to kind of be your own person. They might have since felt like there might have been some codependency, and they feel like that's pretty cleared up now, and so they want to retry things again. Or they could have been afraid of getting codependent, okay? Especially if you guys slept together and all of a sudden they disappeared. So let's do some charms. What do the charms want to say? Okay. We have the talisman, we have the dark side of the moon, we have a tiger's eye, tooth, upright, and we have the thorn. Yes, like you're in their head. You are in their head. They're feeling like, is there cosmic past lifetimes we've been together? They're dreaming about you guys so much. Who did the magic? Who did it? Are you guys talking to them on the astral? Are you summoning them? And then they showed up and contacted you, and you're like, why? Why ever would they do that? It's working. Who's doing sex magic? Cue Red Hot Chili Peppers. They feel like there's something that they can't discover about themselves until they reconnect with you. They feel like you guys need to talk. They feel like you need to get it on. Yeah, they're just like, you're the other side of the coin for them, and it's going to keep bothering them until they talk to you again. Now, for those of you who you're like, well, this wasn't a sexual relationship, or it's like it's like a familial connection or something. This person might have been distracted with their own sex life and things like that, and might not have known how to be a productive family member and have their personal, you know, life going on. They could have had all this going on with somebody else, and now that they're figuring that out, or they're at least just trying to ignore it and put it on hold, they feel more available to reconnect with you. And yeah, for some of you that can really suck, because you're like, oh, this is like my missing parent or something, and they were, you know, absentee because they were off handling their sexy life, trying to court, trying to flirt, trying to whatever, and now they're trying to be more responsible, and they're coming back around to deal with that. And with the smoky quartz, they realize that there's going to be some anger. They realize there's going to be grief and anger and stress, but they're trying to be more self-forgiving, and they're trying to stop just running away from the situation and come back and address it, you know, and be like, fine, here I am. You know, I know I'm a huge annoyance to you, and this is a problematic situation, and I'm the dark side of the, you know, the shadow side of what has been known, and so there's a lot to reveal and to come to understand, you know, my side of the story that's been going on, but I'm open to sharing that to you, even though it's a very painful situation. So that would be more of the context of the non-steamy connections, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you, number 3s. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Yes, yes, yes. All right. all these different reasons. Everybody got reasons, y'all. At least none of them has been like, I don't know. Wouldn't that be funny? But I would totally understand that, because some people I know are like that. And watch, we still have 2 more to go though. There's still time for an indecisive answer. Okay, for those of you that chose number 5, we have the sunstone, and that one actually came from the ocean. And there was the lava stone and the peach moonstone. Finally, we have an upright oracle, but it's boundaries. See, anemones. Said it right that time. I was all Nemo the other day. Speaking of Nemo, we have the fish from Lenormand. We have the birds from Lenormand. We have La Succulent from Loteria, and we have El Prime from Loteria Israel. We have the lovers. We have the chariot. Ooh. We have the Supreme. This is an additional card in the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas that we're using. And it's basically like the World, the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, like all those magical cards all in one, the Supreme, okay? So what is going on? What is going on that they're trying to come back and contact you again? Well, we got the lovers, okay? We got the lovers. Some of you have blocked them or reduced their access to you with boundaries, and they're like, oh shit, feelings. Oh no, oh no, oh no, just keep swimming. How do I get around this obstacle? Like, it really, some of you are Pisces, definitely. We have Cancers, we have Gemini placements, we have Scorpio, a lot of Pisces energy. We have some earth signs here. It could be some Virgo and Taurus, maybe Cap, but mostly Virgo and Taurus. And let's see, a little Libra. Leo, we have Sunstone. Okay, I'm drinking this green juice goodness stuff. Okay. Mama gotta hydrate. So they wanted to come back to win you over. This is the lovers one we've been waiting for. They feel like you have a good enough friendship contact. They might have been watching you through business pages that you had open. They feel like they needed to hurry up, like 2-day delivery, come in and sweep you off your feet, or at least reestablish contact. In their mind, whatever they've done is a grand gesture to you. You might be like, really? They poked me on Facebook. Who even does that anymore? That's a grand gesture, y'all. Okay, let's not laugh. It's very serious, okay? They felt like they must have heard through the grapevine or thought they saw a sign that you were getting ready to move on to someone else, that there was other fishes in the sea. Maybe they saw you on the Fishes of the Sea website, you know, find another fish. They was disturbed. They were sitting over here, the succulent. They thought that the relationship could just go on stagnant, wasn't a big deal. It wasn't really real, that you guys had this wall between you. You know, you're always connected spiritually. And then they tuned in on the spiritual dial and they're like, wait, hello, come in. Astral dreams, Astral D coming in, and you didn't answer. And they were like, excuse me, it always works. Let me just try this again. Hello, Aura, it's me, it's I, I'm here. You know, like freaking Gaston, okay, with the boots over here. And you didn't answer. And so they're like, oh shit, like I have to actually make a move. I have to actually do something. I have to establish contact. And so they felt like this is them making their moves, y'all. This is them trying to come in. All right, you know that song Hot Like Fire by Aaliyah? Capricorn with a Virgo moon. Yes, she was. And she says, she's talking about you're hotter than a summer day in California. You got me melting like a sundae and I want you. And she says, I won't keep you waiting a long time for me. But if you wait a little bit while longer, this is how I'll be. It's going to be hot like fire. And this is what this person thinks. So they probably have a lot of earth fire in their chart. They have this lava stone and this sunstone. So they try to go all lava, be chill, think they could just do whatever, you know, being on the succulent tip, not have to tend to the relationship emotionally too much. And you're over here with all this water, like, look, I'm going to go over here and find me what I need to get on. And then they were like, oh shoot, now they have to speed it up. Like they're fast forward motion trying to come in and make sure that you're not going to get distracted with somebody else. Okay, they're trying to throw off your manifestations, just boom, just knock them out the air and come in. Some of you literally, you did a manifestation for someone else and your ex came back, or you went and try to do a magical working for a future partner and this person came back. Like boom, what you say? What did I hear going on in here? Excuse me. So they really want to take that place, okay? They could come back talking. Now I'm seeing L Prime. We know Amazon's being called out for making sure that they're not doing anything that's aiding the victimization of migrant families and they're underpaying their workers, things like that, which is why I haven't linked the Amazon affiliate links on any of the videos lately. And so there could be something of social justice that they want to talk about. There could be something having to do with gardening and healthy eating and plants that they want to talk about. For a few of you, if they have more air that they're open with, they might kiki and just shoot the breeze. But if they have more of the earth and stuff, or more serious water, they're probably not going to small talk. They could be trying to talk about emotions and come in on like a friendship energy. Peach Moonstone is when we're trying to be heart to heart with people, show them how we really feel, connect, be tender, be sensitive. So they're trying to show you that they didn't forget while they're out there, you know, meeting their goals. They do want you to know, like, I've achieved goals, I've gotten better in relationships. They want you to see that. They want you to know that they haven't forgotten the connection, because this is a Cancer card and Cancer don't forget, okay? So it might take them a while to reveal all of this to you. They kind of might go back into that succulent mode and sit there and forget to be active, and now they're on your page or on your social media and they're just watching and they're not, you know, being proactive. But if you remind them, we have the 11 over here, okay? They know they don't want to get the boot. They do not want to get the boot, y'all. Don't give them the boot. No. So we could have dates that are significant. So if you haven't heard from them a while, depending on what date you're by, you could hear from them on the 6th or 7th, if that's the closest date, or on the 11th or 12th. We have like 11, 12, 17 here, so it could just be like within, so let's say within probably the next week or so, that you would hear from them again if they've been kind of withdrawn. And you might hear from them a couple days in a row. I see 34 here and 34 here, so it could be the 3 and the 4, the 3 and the 4, that they'll talk to you the 3rd and 4th of the month. But yeah, they're a little bit spot and go, okay, touch and go, because they are still trying to figure it all out. And they feel like they just put their whole world, from their deepest self, from all their incarnations, on the line with you, even if all they said was, hey, in the inbox. So you'll have to be the judge. Oh, charms for this one. Why are they trying to contact us? All right. Ooh. Oh. Emotions. So they feel like you guys have bickered, you fought, you've argued in the past, and it was never resolved. You guys could have the same moon sign. You could have the same moon sign. And they said, we both have some deep emotional connections and feelings, and we need to both lay them out on the table, come forward with it, and hash this old history. We need to talk about it. So at first we might have to do a little chit chat about things, or talk about other things going on in the world to get to that emotional depth that we need. But at the end of the day, their plan is to get to the bottom of this emotional connection and to see if you feel the same way about them that they feel about you. And they think that you do. And they want to uncork that, and they want to finally have harmony and resolution with that emotional connection. Okay? So they play it for keeps. They got the lovers over here, and they feel like it's time. They might have gotten a sign from their higher self, or from their ancestors, or from a spiritual. They might have even went and got like a reading or something and got some kind of deep spiritual sign, and they feel like now was the time to reconnect. Now was the time that it was okay, and it's time to, you know, really move forward. They got the green light. All right, so they did not come to play. So I hope you like that reading. Please let us know down below what's going on. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll talk to you again on another one. All right. Hot like fire. And that has Missy Elliott. I love Missy Elliott coming back on all her new music. Yes. And her performance on the VMAs. Oh my gosh, when the guy got sucked up in the UFO and all of that. Okay, for those of you who chose number 6, we made it. We out here. Here we go. You had these stones here, and let's see what the cards are. You have Orca Reverse Communications, So did this person contact you, or did they contact you and left them on red, or did you just pick this to see if they contacted you, why would they contact you? It seems to be some confusion about if they contacted you. Maybe you're hearing that they're trying to contact you, or maybe you're just leaving them on red. So we have the ship and the snake from Lenormand. We have La Sarine and a gentrification. I knew this card was going to come out for this reading, and I was like, wouldn't that be a strange card? We have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Cups reversed. Definitely water signs in this crew. There could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Big emphasis on Pisces for a lot of you. Okay, you might have double water in your chart, actually, some of you. Some of you could be Year of the Snake. We have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo here as well. Okay, those are pretty much it. Maybe a few Geminis. So what I am seeing here is there could be financial motivation behind this person. They could be coming to ask for money, to be honest. They know that you are this well-off, sensual, sexual, amazing person. For a lot of you, that's appropriate for the relationship. You know, there's attraction there, and they could be seeing you post your selfies, seeing how you thrive, seeing how good looking that you are, and they want to connect. Now, some of you haven't been posting your selfies, but they think you're attractive, and so they're trying to come see why you've been hiding out. But there's this feeling of money, okay, because the gentrification card, there's a little bit of scheming, scamming going on, right? They want to take advantage of your good to get themselves something. And with the Six of Pentacles, with the Ace of Pentacles reversed, this looks like they could be coming to ask you for a handout, because maybe your ships were coming in up here with this the boat up here with the snake, and they might have heard low key that you're doing better, you got some money or something. Maybe you're still friends with their cousins or something, and so all of a sudden now they want to communicate. They might be trying to communicate through somebody else. And so if you've been wondering, is this them trying to communicate? Maybe their cousin's trying to ask you something. I don't know why that's what I'm getting, but you know, maybe their cousin hit you up like, oh, hey, like, you know, would you be interested in this business venture? Or, you know, oh, I could really use a loan or something. And you're like, why are they contacting me? Is it because they think I'm going to do this because I used to date their cousin or their brother or whoever? And yes, there could definitely be some kind of strange connection there. They could be connecting to try to do something with like child support, or maybe you guys had joint bills or something that you had to separate, and now they want you to take on some more of the load of that finances, and they felt like you're just kind of getting away with it. Even some of you are like, what? I paid all the bills, I took over the whole mortgage or whatever. But they could have some kind of scheme like that. They're probably most likely the one on the scheming end, but for a few of you, you'll know that you owe them something and you're like, oh shit. they're trying to collect. All right. Yes, they could feel like you're just moving into a different caliber of relationships and who you're dating and stuff. And so some of them might come back like they're concerned, but really they're trying to figure out, how much do you make now? Is this person rich? Your new boo got money? How you over here on the islands, okay, taking these selfies? How'd you get that hair? How'd you get that makeup? I know how much that makeup costs. You know, they're thinking about all these little details about things and trying to figure out how you're doing so well. Some of you lost a lot of weight, and you know, that can sound how it sounds, but they're trying to come over here and be like, oh, you know, your physical body has changed. Some of you just have carried weight in different places. Like it can be any distribution of gaining, losing weight, building, losing muscle. You know, whatever the body changes are, they're finding it very attractive, and so that can be something that they're coming back around to be like, oh, well, hello. Okay, or it can be that you haven't posted anything for a while and they're trying to figure out what you're working with. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, because with the tangerine course, some of you might have even picked up like belly dancing shoot. You might be doing the Become a Mermaid, you know, exercising lessons and experiences. I want to do it. I think they have it like in the Philippines and stuff. But there's a lot of money and sensuality. It's all saying the same. This is the same for money. It's good for families. And when you have a family business, so maybe they're trying to find a way to get access to that. Okay, let's get some charms. Why? They could see you traveling and they're interested in that. Why is this person coming back around? Okay. Yeah, they feel like you're some source of good luck. We have the fairy here. It's almost like, what's your secret? Did you get a fairy godmother? We have the aquamarine, the ocean. Some of you have just moved by the ocean. Yeah, literally, I didn't even see the zipper. What is your secret? This is connecting with HemiLoah, definitely with this here. Some of you have moved by the ocean, or you're by water. Maybe you've been doing swimsuit photos, or, you know, something like that, where they just feel like you look younger, you look healthier, you look thriving, you look